Padres and Playdates. I'm Steph.
I'm Anais, and we'll be your hosts today.
It's really weird because we haven't done just the two of us in a while.
We had 3 guests back to back. I'm very curious how people feel about us having a guest on the podcast versus it just being
us.
So leave in the comments. I mean, not that it...
we want to know.
Yeah, we just want to know. I guess the ones with guests always get more views, I feel like, because...
They know people.
Yeah.
People want to hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But...
The cool thing about the guest ones is you can really rewatch them. Because, I mean, we talk a little bit about what's happening in, like, real-time baseball, but it's mostly, like, about them and us and being connected to San Diego and the Padres.
They're still entertaining and relevant.
So go rewatch all of them.
Yeah. Oh, please.
All of them.
Please and thank you. I mean, it's been fun having guests, and we've both been off with our kids all summer.
Yeah.
Mine's coming to an end. I only have like 1.5 more weeks.
Oh my gosh. I know. Summer's going by way too fast. I was telling you, we got fried at the pool yesterday. I don't know what's going on with the sun. Like, sunscreen doesn't work for us.
This happened to me the other day, and I was losing my mind about why we got burnt when we were covered in sunscreen.
Yes.
And I looked it up, and the UV index in, like, North County, San Diego, where we live,
was like
insane,
astronomical.
Yeah, they call it extreme.
Well, we all look like lobsters. I can't even look at Genevieve. Well, underneath.
Oh, the chest. Yeah, yes. The only place I've gotten burnt this summer is
all like right here where the straps were.
Yep.
Like Genevieve's face. I'm like, oh my gosh. Please don't be anything bad.
No, they'll be fine. I mean, as long as you stay on it. You know what I mean? The rest of summer
But we'll be at your pool tomorrow, maybe. I'll bring floppy hats. All of our Padres floppy hats.
I have the sunscreen where it's like just white stuff on them.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't even care that you look like a mummy.
Yeah, we're gonna use white sunscreen.
Zinc.
Well, summer, speaking of, all of our kids are here upstairs, so we'll see how long we get through this podcast.
I know. Heather, like, when she was on the podcast, was like, this is as authentic as it gets.
Literally.
We're podcasting.
Oh, yeah, because her kids were here. Our kid, half of the kids were all here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how we roll.
Especially in the summer. Well, once they go back to school, we'll be able to do this in peace.
Which might be kind of weird.
I know.
Like, I think my anxiety levels will go down, but it might be kind of boring.
Yeah.
We're living on the edge right now.
I know. Anything could happen at any moment.
I know. So Bennett's, speaking of, like, all-star break for MLB, Bennett's been in the all-star season for baseball, and it's been so fun. Every season, I'm just like, I want to bottle it up, because he probably... we'll have maybe one more year of that, and that's it. Which is, like, so crazy because it's been such a fun ride.
And a lot of his friends are done, right?
Yeah, like some are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, our cousin's done with All-Stars this year.
I was just going to say,
it was the last season. And we were 4th in all of SoCal. So that was really exciting. We didn't make it to zone this year like we did last year. We were hoping we were going to be enjoying our days in Walnut in a couple days, but we're not, which is fine. But it's always sad to see the season come to an end.
We have as I talk about in the podcast, or if you know my family, like, my kids are always in activities, and I took a break, and I have no regrets about taking a break, like, this summer.
So nice.
I mean, we had the theater thing, which was funny, but then, nothing until, like, next month-ish, and everyone thinks I'm crazy, because I'm going to have Cannon in fall soccer, fall baseball, and Olivia in fall soccer, and people think I'm crazy, and I'm like, well, this is my 3rd year doing it.
I know, you're like a pro now.
Fall
is crazy for us,
we just make it work.
Yeah.
And while I'm in it, I'm always like, we got this, we're doing it, and then by the time Christmas rolls around and all the sports are done, I'm like, thank God I need a break. But then, they just do it, it's just cycles.
Yeah, well, this is, like, really going off on a tangent, but we finally saw Toy Story 5.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it so cute?
It is so good. And I had, like, I went like this. I had regret. I had non-regret. Like, I was like, given the iPad, take away the iPad. I'm like, I hate these things. I love these things. And I'm like, it dawned on me in the middle of the movie. I'm like, maybe that's why we're so busy all the time. Like, for me personally, my kids would be glued to technology if we weren't home. Like, if we were home. I
say this all the time.
So
have you seen my TikToks? Yeah. I talk about this all the time.
I'd rather them be playing soccer, playing baseball, out with the friends at the pool. Like, that's why I keep so busy, I think. because I'm fighting with technology.
Okay, but on the same note, I don't feel bad about the iPad because we're always doing things.
I know.
So it's like, what? Yes. But do you feel the same way?
Totally.
Yeah, like when my kids use the iPad, I'm like, it's such a one-off.
Yeah.
Like, I talk about this on TikTok all the time. I'm like, unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I let my kids use the iPad.
Yeah.
Before school every day because.
Oh yeah, because you were saying that. It helps them get ready.
You want to know how many times they've used it this summer? Like practically none. Because we're always doing stuff. Yeah. Took them to Big Bear the other day. They got to use it on the way up, on the way down. Yeah. For like maybe an hour in the hotel room while I was like showering and decompressing. That's it. They're not like.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But yes, agreed. During baseball, soccer season in the fall, they don't watch TV. They don't get any technology.
Like, let them just relax. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
There's just a lot of things like that as a parent that I don't feel... Okay, here's another thing I don't feel super guilty about. We're really going off a tangent. I hope people enjoy it. And I'm very curious your opinion. So, like, the iPad. Don't feel guilty. We're always doing things 24/7. If they get the iPad once in a while, they'll survive. Mm-hmm. Number 2 thing that I don't feel bad about, and tell me how you feel. I was like, I'm a single mom. I have my kids most of the time. But even though you're not a single mom, you're kind of in charge of the kids' stuff majority of the time.
Totally.
I don't feel guilty about not being present 100% of the time.
Oh, I know. Like, because everybody needs a break or you'll snap and run away.
I'm doing things. Like, I have to pay bills.
Oh, I know.
I have to work.
You do? Gosh.
I have to take out the trash. I have to clean the house. Like, I can't be present all the time with my kids. And I don't feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
I've been so present over the summer, done so many things. If I'm not present 100% of the time, they'll survive.
They're going to be fine.
They're going to grow up being like, my mom did a lot of stuff for us.
Yeah.
Like, she had to work.
Yeah.
And she was also present with us when it mattered. Like, you know?
No, I love that.
There's just a lot of dialogue online that's like, don't let your kids use iPads. Be present with them 100% of the time. And like, I don't subscribe to that. I don't. No. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Next.
I know.
Well,
sorry, that was a tangent.
That made me think of like our next segment that we might start to slowly introduce because we've dabbled into the collaboration world a little bit.
Yeah.
And we have some fun little things popping up with like some hotels and some restaurants coming up. So we're going to call it we're going to call it the scouting report.
Dun, dun, dun!
Yeah. And highlight like a San Diego business or somewhere we went, something that you can all enjoy. So we'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah. I mean, let's do it right now. Do you have something to pitch?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I took my kids to Big Bear for 24 hours. We had a blast. There's a million things to do. And it's not in San Diego, but it's close enough. So I feel like, why not? There's this place called Gold Rush Mining Company. My kids had so much fun.
So much fun.
I know. Isn't that cool? Super funky?
Yes.
There's like an outdoor kind of makeshift barn with like skeletons. And then indoors, there's like a different theme for each room. And there's like aliens and space and dinosaurs and mermaids. And then you pick a bucket and you go outside and you do kind of the little gold mining thing. And it was really cute. Little mom story really quick. But they had all these themes like dinosaurs, mermaids. Ridiculously expensive. Each bucket was $50. I'm like, you guys, whatever. You guys are not each getting.
Yeah.
You guys are sharing.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
So of course they're fighting over dinosaurs versus mermaids. Mm-hmm. Cannon was like, we can do the mermaid one.
Aww.
I know.
What a good boy.
He's such an angel.
That's really sweet.
But it was really cool. They loved it. They each got a huge bag of stuff that came from this one bucket. Tons of boy stuff. It was fine. And then like a pamphlet of what all like the specialty gems were and stuff. It was cool. It was worth $50.
I love that.
That's my scouting report.
I love that. Okay, if I have to give one to a restaurant because we've just been like, I can't even think of anything we've done lately because it's been baseball, sports, soccer. We were at Draft Republic the other day, and it's like the only restaurant that is close enough to us, like being in,
oh, it's so cool,
San Marcos area, where we brought the whole baseball team, basically. Yeah. All the adults, the siblings. We're like, just give us 2 tables in the back. Like, we'll be fine. We don't, like, not everyone's sitting.
Yeah.
So it's like the little kids were playing in the grass, like with their Play-Doh, rolling around, playing bags.
Yeah.
The boys were inside playing with the arcade games. Like, the adults were enjoying a beverage outside with live music.
And their food is really good.
And they have a
bowling alley.
I know. So I'm like, We were there a while back when it was like the old restaurant, and it's like we're just starting to go back there. Highly recommend.
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
For sure. Draft Republic sponsor us. That was very organic, but also sponsor us.
There you go. It just came out.
Oh my gosh. We do have a couple more interviews. Well, one for sure. We're supposed to be I'm just gonna say it.
Who?
Jesse and Tony.
Oh, finally. But we've said it a million times.
I know.
Well, we got sick, and then our kids, and then...
There's been a lot going on, but we are supposed to interview them in the next...
Post-All-Star break.
Few weeks. It's going to be a little roundtable. Me, Steph, Jesse, and Tony.
If you have any questions that you want us to ask either of them, please comment, send them our way. That'll be a fun one.
Most of ours are like not baseball related.
Yeah.
We're like, we want to know about being a dad, how this works with your schedule, who bullied you to be on our podcast, things like that. So.
That's a good one.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we are officially on the All-Star break. It started with the home run derby.
Yes.
That was insane. So it's always the big boys, that are playing, like the Schwarber and Harper, all of them. And they were playing at Philly Stadium, which was, exciting, I'm sure, for them. But it was an underdog.
I love it.
An underdog. The craziest part, so his name is Jordan Walker. He's on the Cardinals, and it was the first time a Cardinals player has ever won, which is really cool. But he got a $1 million prize for, winning.
Yeah.
Which is more than his salary.
He's a rookie, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he's a rookie.
Good for him.
But just total underdog, wasn't supposed to take the cake and eat it too.
I love that for him.
But he did.
I know. That's awesome.
Well,
I hate that he was being booed, but I guess
he was being booed. There were lots of boos.
Kind of like par for the course.
Yeah.
And Phillies fans, I think, are not notorious for being like bad or negative necessarily, but very passionate.
Very passionate. That's a good word to put it. Yeah. No, so he won in the final round. So it's crazy. There's a new format this year. Instead of like the official, like the timer and all of that. So there's, telling me this. I think it's 3 rounds.
I gotta be honest, I didn't watch any of this.
You were enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
And
we were in Big Bear.
Big Bear.
Yeah.
Getting your mermaids. No, so there was 8 players competing. Round 1 is 20 swings. Okay. And so the cool thing about the new format is they don't feel like they have to swing because there's no timer. So they don't like the pitch, they don't have to swing. You know what I mean? So then round 2 and the final round, it's 15 swings.
Do you have to make it to the next round?
You have to make it to the next round.
You have to get a certain amount of home runs to make it to the next round.
You have to I don't know if it's the final 2. That part I'm not sure about. But the cool thing about the new format was if you hit a home run on the last pitch or the last swing of that round, you get like bonus baseball, basically bonus balls. And so you could
keep going
until you get an out.
Until you don't.
And you're supposedly in the bonus baseball round, you're supposed to use these magenta balls. So I looked it up. Like your standard white baseball. And then the magenta was like on the inside seam. So it wasn't like the whole ball was magenta.
It's like a stripe?
It was like a stripe going through the middle. Okay. So the controversy supposedly that's going around the internet, all the
and the magenta balls are supposed to be harder to hit.
Supposedly. Allegedly. And the bonus balls are supposed to be those. Well, apparently nobody in any of the rounds was able to hit
a magenta ball.
Was it coincidence? Was it, who knows what it was? Yeah. Was it nerves because it was the last one and you got bonus, whatever. So Jordan Walker in the last round was down to Schwarber.
Yeah.
And I think he only had like 1 swing left, but was down like 3 or 4 or 5,
Yeah.
And
so got that 15th.
Yeah. So he got the 15th, hit a home run. And so then he got bonus baseball.
Kept going.
And so the controversy is he was the first one to hit 3 of the magenta balls out. They're saying the last one was maybe white.
Was not a magenta
ball.
Like it was supposed to be.
But then, you go down the internet sleuth of everyone, and they're like, well, all of the players, if you really look, some of them had some random white ones, and some of them had random magenta throughout. It was just
for the extra.
Yeah. And, so the MLB isn't coming down to say, oh, he's not going to win.
Oh, give it to him.
Just let him have it.
Yeah, he doesn't need an asterisk.
He deserves it.
It's fine.
Good job, Jordan.
Yeah, it's not that
We're proud of you.
Yeah, good job, Jordan. Yeah, that's super interesting.
I know.
I see that you put that he was talking to a Netflix broadcaster afterwards, and he said, "I was once told you don't boo nobodies. Hey yo, what's up, haters?"
I know. Well, and then at the All-Star game, he got crazy booed. I'm like, come on,
because he beat out Schwarber.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, whatever. It's like how we boo the umpires when they make a bad call. Yeah. It's like it's not even. It's not about you personally.
Yeah, you deserve a boo now.
Yeah. We just love our team.
That's fine.
Mason Miller was our only boy.
I know. We
were trying to count last year.
It's so sad.
What?
Just that we only had one lone Padre. That's what they keep calling it. So the first time since 2019.
Our team right now.
It's so crazy.
It's just weird.
I'm like, since 2019, this is the first time we've only sent one player.
We counted 5 last year. It was Tatis, Machado, Adam, Morahone, and Suarez.
Yeah.
Am I counting right? Did I miss
one?
Yeah,
we had a handful of. You said Adam and Morahone, right? Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, we had a handful of.
Why did Morahone make it this year? Or Adam? They're both.
Well, Adam's hurt.
He is.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Well, I just snorted.
Just a tiny little.
Like everyone is hurt. I can't keep up.
I know that's kind of the problem. But I mean, obviously Miller's lights out. He's been below 1 ERA all year. Like hasn't even approached that.
I didn't watch the All-Star game, but apparently it was boring.
I thought it was boring. Like the American League won. Woo, they usually do. But it was 4-0. We didn't have a good start. Like the National League, pitching wasn't going so well. There was a few hits, a double, and it just kind of fell apart, kind of quickly. And then the rest of the game I felt like was like a pitching duel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone was just doing their pitching job. So it wasn't like, I don't know, there wasn't a whole lot of action. For me, the most exciting part was the 5th inning.
You're telling me because I didn't watch.
Yeah. I know. It was just like goosebumps because...
Yeah, tell the story.
So I think they were trying to commemorate like 250th, USA anniversary, 4th of July. And so...
That's what I was confused about. I'm like, wait, 4th of July was
yeah.
ago.
Yeah. Celebrating the United States birthday. And so they did like this whole nostalgic scene, like incorporating the Sandlot, which is like an American baseball,
Yeah.
What do you call that? Just the best movie ever. And then... So what they did is they were playing Ray Charles, America the Beautiful. Fireworks were going off. Okay, am I setting the tone?
Yeah.
It was dark. Like the music's going. Yeah. They open up, one of the gates, and these kids come riding out, not on e-bikes, on just traditional, real bikes. And they each had a jersey with one of the players' names. This. And they rode out to whatever player.
For both teams or just one team?
Oh, that's a good... I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't really paying attention to that part.
Keep going.
And so they rode out to the players. And like some of them, like Freddie Freeman was playing catch with one of the kids. And the cool thing is they were not like kids of the MLB players. Yeah. They were regular Little League players.
That's the best.
That they just found and like... got to be a part of this amazing show.
I love it. I gotta go watch that. I gotta go find
that. Was the best part to I rewatched it another time and I showed Bennett because he didn't get to see it. But they were signing their baseball cards and it was just such a cool, wholesome. That was the best part of the whole All-Star game. And I think a few players said the same thing.
Yeah.
And whatever the game, that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I gotta go back and watch like on TikTok or YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Our boy Mason got an out. He strikes out 3 in the... Wait, hold on. Sorry. He struck out the only batter he faced. That's what I know. I got confused.
Which sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, and I was like, why didn't they let him stay in? But I'm like, I get it. Everybody needs a chance to come in and pitch.
And it wasn't like a close game. Like,
no, it wasn't a close game.
We weren't going to win.
So they brought up the Phillies reliever Duran, which was really cool in front of his home, team, even though we didn't win or whatever. What a cool moment for him.
You were telling me that how many ex-players we had in the All-Star.
This makes me want to scream.
Cease started for the American League and strikes out 3.
Yeah, the first 3 batters he faced.
And Cease couldn't throw a strike for us last year, so that's great.
But we always joke about this because we're like, we know last season when we were podcasting about him, we know when he moves on to another team.
Yeah, we said
that he's going to be lights out. We know that.
Pull the clip.
Because it just happens. I don't know why, but it does. That's not good.
Dave Roberts brought out Phillies reliever Duran in front of his home crowd, so that was a nice gesture.
I just said that.
You did? I did not hear you say that at all. Like, at all. I don't even have a tiny bit of a recollection. My ADHD is
I'm dead.
I'm going to leave this in.
I love you. But yeah, it was so frustrating going back to what you said, seeing James Wood, Larissa Rise, CJ Abrams, Nick Martinez. He was fun.
Steph's boy.
I'm like, why are all of our ex-Padres players so good?
They're killing it.
Like, what does that say about us?
I mean, even Suarez we have Miller, and he's one of the best, maybe the best of all time kind of a guy. But, like, I think Suarez has a better ERA than him, or he did, a very recent past.
I wish I knew the exact number, but when I was looking at an article, they were both tied with the saves at 21, but I know Miller's already at 25 now, so I'm curious
if Suarez still has the amount of saves.
I'm curious. I don't know.
Well, and this leads us into our next topic.
Uh-oh.
What the F is going on with the Padres? Is AJ Preller really a mad genius, or is he the reason we haven't won a World Series? Sorry, I said it. Sue me.
Yeah. The trade rumors do. I
mean, yes, does he make really aggressive trades at the trade deadline? Does he spend money that sometimes the Padres organization probably doesn't have because he wants to win his World Series? Yes. Has he sold our entire farm system? Also, yes.
You're doing a great job. I'm feeling the my blood pressure went up. If I was wearing my watch, you'd feel it.
Sorry, I just did. This is what everyone's talking about. Let's not beat around the bush.
It's really hard because it's like the article that I read last was like, the Padres are the weirdest team in baseball right now.
We are.
Like, it's so weird. We've been above 500 team all season long. Yeah. Somehow, by the thin of a tiny little thread, we ended before the All-Star break exactly at 500, 48 wins, losses.
Yep. We're going into the second half.
Are we buyers? Are we sellers? There's so many rumors out there. What's the big one, Anais?
All right. You know what? I'll tell you the tiny bit of tea that I can tell you is that I've heard that maybe things are going to have to get worse before they get better. I don't know if that's the truth. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. But it is possible that we will sell or, sell some contracts here at the trade deadline, including Mason Miller's and Manny Machado's. That's that. I don't know if it's true. Who knows what they're gonna do? I just heard it's a possibility.
I mean, I have seen there's like a bunch of Padre rumor accounts out there that are saying the same thing, and they even threw like Campy in there and a few other guys, and I'm just like, it would be so weird. Like when you were like, oh, let's get a jersey for our social media we were just doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, Manny. Like, it's just like looking at all the names, and I'm like, if they weren't a Padre, I don't know what I'll do.
I have a lot of strong opinions about a lot of things.
Yeah.
I do not know how I feel about this Manny thing. I feel like Manny is definitely kind of the heart and soul of our team. He definitely seems like a leader, a captain. I've always expected him to retire as a Padre.
Mm-hmm.
People have very controversial opinions about him. I love him. I think he wants it. He's not by any means my favorite player, but like I get it. I respect Manny. You know?
Like, you just expect him to be in a Padres uniform.
I
expect
him even retiring his number.
Yeah, I know. I thought all the things.
However,
I know.
However, there has been discourse for many, many years that he's a problem in the clubhouse, and people don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I have reason to believe that might be true. I don't know.
Who would we vote for the new captain?
Tatis, obviously.
Yeah.
Even though he's younger, but who else would you possibly?
I don't know.
Can you think of anyone?
No.
Unless it was a pitcher, like
no.
Can't have a pitcher do that.
No. Pitcher's too quick turnaround.
It's not going to be Crony. He's too nice. I mean, who else do we have? Who else do we have? Bogarts? No, he's too new.
And I've heard, like, we're trying...
Merrill's too young.
Bogarts, speaking of trade rumors, like, they're trying to move his... But, I mean, who's going to buy his contract?
So, the the discourse is that who would want Manny Machado right now, which is, it's messed up, but that's the discourse.
Yeah.
So people are saying.
Yeah.
But the deal is if he goes with Mason.
Yeah.
To the Yankees.
Oh.
The Yankees want Miller.
Maybe baseball for Baddies will finally talk to us.
If we trade Mason,
if we give you Mason Miller, will you chat
on our podcast?
Will you finally chat with us?
Clip it, post it.
Oh man, that's
good.
Oh
my god.
I mean, the list though was like really sad. So it's like half of the internet is like, oh, we're going to be optimistic. Like, we could come in and win. And AJ Preller was like, maybe we're going to turn this around. And I have faith in Craig. But he's like, anything's possible. We could be buyers. We could be sellers. We could do a combo of both.
Here's the other thing, is that kind of makes me nervous as a fan, is what if we start ticking up here and then we
trade everyone away.
I know. And then our chance, and then there's no postseason future for us. And that's all we live for as fans, is the postseason. Like, let's make it to the playoff. Let's go all the way. We just want the hope, the faith that it could possibly happen this year. And I mean, obviously it's been a really rough season. We still have 66 games left.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
So
I'd like to believe, like, can we all just get it together?
I mean,
we have the talent on our team for sure to go all the way.
So maybe we're going to crack the bat when we come in the second half. I mean, Manny said, he's like, it's still like, I think our best baseball is ahead of us. But the devil's advocate is like, or the other side of the story is the trade deadline's in 3 weeks. Like, we don't have 86 more games to prove ourselves. Like, we need to come in with a force these next 2 weeks and the crazy part is we got, an away game, like 3 series before we come back home.
Yeah, so we're about to go on an away. Why can't I talk? We're about to go. We're about to leave.
We're about to go somewhere.
What is the word I'm looking for? An away series?
Yeah, you're right. A long road trip.
A road trip
to
Kansas City, Atlanta, and Miami.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously the Braves are really good, but I think we have a chance to, win each series. What I was gonna say is, with the trade deadline and the rumors and the potential of the postseason, why Miller and Machado are why it would make sense for the Padres. Like, why would we ever do that? Like, maybe some people are asking themselves.
Yeah, why would we ever do that?
Obviously, Miller is like the best closer in the entire league, arguably. Machado, even though he's getting a little bit older, he's not performing to his ability, he's still a solid player, right? And a consistent, solid player. Yeah. And it would free us up of, like, I don't know, over $200 million to kind of start over, buy some new players, sign some contracts for some rookies, things like that. Or some guys that are still, working through some kinks at the beginning of their career who could end up being superstars, things like that. And my point of this whole thing was we have Morejon. Morejon can be our closer.
Yeah, I saw his name, though, in a few of the trade rumor deadline.
I'm
like, I swear.
Nah.
Him, who else was on there? Ty France. I can't remember who else.
I mean, Ty France makes sense. Morejon doesn't. Morejon we've had since he was like a kid. He's only been a Padre, I think.
I know. Like, can we keep him forever?
And he's our best bullpen guy, I think.
I know.
I mean, I know his ERA might not reflect that currently, but I think he's our most consistent,
for
solid,
sure. I'm always confident when he comes out.
And if he was our closer, I'd feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, is he Mason Miller? Is he Suarez? Maybe not, but I'd feel pretty confident every time he went out there as a closer.
No, for sure. Yeah. I agree.
Okay, sorry, that was my brain fart.
You're good. I mean, our next part was all like going into Padres, but we already kind of went into that. Like, I don't really know. Like, we did so many different vibe check videos recently, and it's like we were high, we were low, we were in the middle, we were really low again. It's like I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm feeling really weird about it.
I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I'm like, I think honestly for me, once we play that first series after the All-Star break, like, I'll be like, okay, what's the momentum change here? Are we going in the right direction or are we not?
It's hard with baseball because one loss means nothing. But
Correct.
to us, it feels like everything. Like, if we lost our first game against Kansas City, I'd be like,
all right, well,
bring out my notes. But in the grand scheme of things, we could lose one game and then win 10 and be fine, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why
I know.
baseball's so weird. But,
I know. And like then some people say, well, we should be buyers if Pivetta and Musgrove are coming back. And it's like, okay, that kind of goes into our next point, which is the injury report. It's like, are they coming back? We keep thinking they're coming back and then nothing happens. Supposedly, Pivetta is coming back in August, which is right around the corner.
And what did we say when we were going over the notes?
We're like, who knows how they're going to play?
Yeah. Who knows? These are two of the best pitchers, not just on our team, but in the league. Like, these are big guys. But
I know.
If you know baseball,
you never know.
You know when they come back from an injury, you have no idea how they're going to pitch.
The craziest part about Musgrove is we are approaching 2 years. So he had his surgery in October.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's almost been 2 years.
My tinfoil hat is secured. Like, what is going on?
I'm like,
Musgrove?
And they still never gave us a real answer from that game he played.
In spring training,
right?
The one we missed.
The one we missed because of Yuma. Oh, are we the fault? But it's like, what happened in that game where he thought he was coming back and then
he must have strained,
re-strained. It's like, hello, what's the rumor here?
So
I don't know.
When did Jason Adam get hurt? I don't remember that.
He's coming back soon, but he just had like some right shoulder strain after a awful throw. Apparently.
I mean, we don't have Samad Taylor, we don't have Laureano right now, we don't have Musgrove, we don't have Pivetta, we don't have Adam, we don't have Estrada, like Fermin. Are you kidding me? It's insane. We don't have anyone. No wonder we're losing.
So AJ Preller did say, like, well, what do you? Because Stammen's he's under the microscope right now. I get it. He's the coach. He's under what do you think about him, AJ? And he's like, look, Stammen will be the first to tell you, hey, I could have done some things better. He'll be the first one to tell you, blah, blah, blah. But I think he's doing a good job. He has a good rapport with the players and the coaches and all this. And then AJ's like, well, we also have a lot of injuries. And he's like, well, a lot of teams have a lot of injuries too. But it's like, when you say that list, it feels like our entire team.
Well, so many pitchers are on that list, and that is our issue right now.
Yeah, it was hitting, and now it's pitching.
This is what I've been saying, and I can't remember if I said this on the podcast or not, but I know I've said it in private conversations, and I'm like, I don't care if you're not the best pitcher on our team. You should be able to throw some strikes. Like, what is going on? Or not throw balls that guys are going to hit home runs or grand slams off of. You don't have to be the best pitcher.
No.
But you got to get out of some innings.
I know.
That's what's crazy is like, there's like, feels like 50% of our bullpen or even our starters, when they go in, you just know.
You just don't have the confidence, and that's a terrible feeling.
And it's like, how are you a professional baseball player?
I know.
A first string professional baseball player.
Know.
And you know that you're going to lose the game when you come in. How is that possible?
Yeah.
There's no other position where you're like, oh, that guy's going into shortstop, we're going to lose the game.
I know. Pitching's a hard one. I know.
Okay, but this next part of our notes that you wrote, which the MLB commissioner said that the Padres sale, the new ownership is going through. But what? And
where, when, how, when, why?
In the last 3 or 4 posts / episodes we've released, we've told you guys how it didn't go through last month.
A lot of people didn't know that.
And so we've been saying that, and we're worried. We don't really know anything else, but they're saying the deal's going to go through. So that's good. And that actually makes me feel differently about what we're going to do at the trade deadline if we know we're going to get this new ownership.
With the new money and all that. Because right now we have nothing.
Because the argument could be like, hey, we have all the talent. We have a lot of guys going through slumps. We have the money now. Let's fill in some gaps. And see if we
like this.
I like that.
I want to go with this.
Optimistic. Yeah. I like that.
Oh, man. I mean, it's hard to go back to a series recap right now because we haven't really done a series recap because we had all the guests and we weren't putting in any of our we dabbled into it a little bit. But it was really nice to get a series win against the Blue Jays going into the All-Star break. That was huge. So it's like, if we can keep that momentum coming out, I think maybe your little if the MLB commissioner says yes and we get the money and all the things in the pot are right,
maybe we can spend money we don't have if we know the sale's going through. You know what I mean? Maybe AJ has more to play with.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
I think this brings us to almost the end.
Yeah. We're wishing our boys luck Friday against the Royals.
The Royals.
And then they come back and we're playing the Rockies and the Giants, which is...
Yeah, we have a 2-series home stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be great. Yeah, anything else?
No.
I think we ranted away.
I know, we did. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Watch, follow, all the things.
Subscribe. Help us out. Love ya.